So today we're making a peppercorn sauce with some steak and some green beans. So I had to show you the packet so you lot know that the sponge is nice and clean. You need a clean sponge to wash your potatoes. So I've added enough water to cover the potatoes, added a few pinches of salt, and then I've put it on the highest heat. Because I'm using it for mash, I want it to get as soft as possible. What I love about this recipe is that you don't need too many ingredients. 1 large brown onion, 4 cloves of garlic, 2 seasoning cubes, whole grain mustard, a handful of black peppercorns, and 150 millilitres of double cream. Now, I will admit my chopping skills are not the best, but I'm basically just cutting them long ways. Like not too small, not too big, Goldilocks style. Okay, I guess I meant short ways style. Because I wasn't making a large amount of sauce, I only used about 3/4 of the onion, but if you like a more oniony flavour coming through, you might as well just use the whole thing. After dicing up the garlic, I put a little bit of butter into the pan so I could sear the steaks. After I removed the steaks, I let the liquid kind of evaporate a little bit and then basically just put a bit more butter in and then cook the onions. Maximum flavour. While the onions are sweating, I like to add 1 seasoning cube, and then if I feel like it needs more salt, I'll add another one after. At this stage, I also like to add the peppercorn so that they can start to cook, and the juices that come out of the onion can kind of make the peppercorn start to get soft, because they're so hard, so you have to cook it for quite a bit before they soften enough to feel comfortable chewing on them while you eat. Then we add some of the star of the show, the whole grain mustard. Why did I say that? Mustard. The flavour, I can't even explain it. It just tastes so good. Like, it's kind of cheesy. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's nice. So I start with 1 spoonful, and the next thing you know, I end up adding like 5. Then, of course, add the garlic towards the end because we don't want it to burn. At this stage also, this is where you should boil any vegetables. So for me, it was just some green beans, put a bit of salt in the water, and then by the time the sauce is ready, which is like, 15-20 minutes, the veg will have softened by then. Then I'm going in with 150 millilitres of double cream. As it cooks, you will need to be adding a bit of water because it will start to cook down. But obviously, the peppercorns need to cook, so just bit by bit. There's no set amount. It just depends on how runny you like it. Just add water. Come back to it in like a few minutes, add a bit more water until the peppercorns are soft. Because everything's ready. It's just about softening the peppercorns at this stage, so... So this is like after about 10 minutes of it cooking, and then I just reintroduced the steak, and now we are mashing our potatoes. I added about 50 milliliters of fresh milk to the potatoes. Because of how rich the sauce is, I don't really think there's any need to add any cream to the mash unless I feel it would just be too heavy. And then after all that hard work, I just plated up the food, and finally it was time to eat. And we enjoyed. It was really, really nice, really flavorful, really easy. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Bye.